Let's now bring you all the latest on the Afghan-Taliban peace deal. As despite initial setbacks, it seems like the US-Taliban peace deal is now alive and kicking. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani has given in to one of Taliban's biggest demands, the release of its prisoners. The president has now signed a decree for the release of 5,000 Taliban prisoners, but he's placed some conditions on their release. Let's break them down for you. The first, those released must give a written pledge that they will not return to the battlefield. The second, prisoners will be released in batches. 1,500 of them will be released first in batches of 100 per day. The initial release is expected to begin this Saturday. Now, the remaining 3,500 will be released only once the talks begin. 500 prisoners will be released every 2 weeks until all 3,500 of the remaining prisoners are out of prison. Overriding all these conditions, of course, is the promise to reduce violence considerably. So what brought about this change of heart in the Ashraf Ghani government? The answer could very well be the parallel swearing-ins we saw on Monday. With Abdullah consistently questioning his legitimacy, Ghani is in dire need of international recognition. And there are reports that the US leveraged its support in exchange for the release of Taliban prisoners. Now, Taliban has reacted to Ghani's decision with caution. The group says they have handed over a list of the 5,000 prisoners they want released. And now their spokesperson has confirmed that a prisoner release would be welcomed only if it included the prisoners who are mentioned on the list. US Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad welcomed Ashraf Ghani's move and urged the two sides to get together and start the intra-Afghan dialogue. At the same time, Khalilzad made an important admission that violence by Taliban continues to remain high. He urged the group to adhere by the tenets of the peace deal. The US also scored another diplomatic coup at the UN Security Council. Its peace deal with the Taliban was unanimously endorsed as a significant step towards ending the war in Afghanistan. Its regional rivals, China and Russia, also supported the deal. China has in fact followed the US in supporting the Ghani government in Afghanistan. And so clearly the ball is now fairly in the Taliban's court. Last 24 hours, they had carried out 32 attacks in 15 provinces, killing 5 security forces and 2 civilians. The success of the upcoming talks will depend on Taliban scaling down violence.